The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Vasily the Matrix Lomachenko. Lightweight division. Of course, he's a former world champion in 3 different weight classes. Weighing in at 130 pounds, 5'6" tall with a reach of 65.4 inches. And facing him is Anthony $1 Million Crolla. He's 5'9" with a reach of 66.9 inches.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
There can only be one, Lomachenko, one of the most technically skilled fighters in all of boxing. No one moves around the ring like Lomachenko. Anthony Crolla, the $1 Million Man, the former lightweight champion of the world, fighting out of Manchester, England.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, presenting the 2-time Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, a tremendous 3-division champion of the world, Vasily Lomachenko. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing from Manchester, England, a lightweight champion of the world, Anthony $1 Million Crolla.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
Todd, it's one of my favorite venues. You can't get a better place to fight in.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Needs to put some combination work together. 1 punch is good, 2 punches better. Right jab. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. He threw a punch and just got countered. Lomachenko knocked out Crolla in the 4th round in their first fight. Let's see if he can do it again here.
Look at Lomachenko. He's so cool. Everything in his drive. An amazing amateur pedigree. An amazing professional pedigree. Remember, in his 2nd professional fight, he boxed for a world title. No, he didn't win, but remember, the people put him in there because they thought he could. This is how talented, how much he's steeped in talent, expectation, and championship material.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And he scores with the counter. When you watch lightweights, you expect high-level footwork and hand speed, and that's what we're getting here this afternoon. Got out of the way of that right hook. Insane action! A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecard's going to need a knockout.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Don't worry about the knockdown. Don't worry about the tough round. Come on, breathe. Breathe and relax, kid. You got this, yeah? Just keep moving. Don't take any clean shots. Every time he gets close, tie him up, grab a hold of him.
And there's the bell to start the round. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Well, I hope you brought your sunscreen. You're going to need it as we have our main event underneath the bright, sunny skies.
This is taking boxing back to its roots. Outside, where you've got the crowd there. You can hear everything. You've got the breeze of the wind. You've got the heat of the sun. You know when you're doing this? Your feet are on fire. They're on fire in the ring.
Incredible work rate. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought. The straight right just misses.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
These are my kind of fights, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
The straight right just misses. Look, despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
All right, don't worry about the knockdown. Don't worry about the tough round. Come on, breathe. Breathe and relax.
They ring the bell, and here we go. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter shot. Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
It's a flat-footed fight. If you've got a dance right there in front, you've got to cut them off. Cut the rings off, make the rings small. Put them on the back foot. Put them under pressure.
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round. The jab not finding its target.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Unlike the heavier fighters, these fighters throw so many punches, it's hard to keep up. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. It's bombs away. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different?
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round.
And there's the bell to start the round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Missing with the hook. Misses with the jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope...
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter-punching.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Nice counter shot. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job. What heart, what desire, but at what cost?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the...
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Loma in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there.
They ring the bell and here we go. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. He misses with that jab. Goes down. What a shot. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from? Come to me.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it. He's back off, but the corner has to take some responsibility here and maybe stop this fight.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there. Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put him down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Punch, counter punch. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Corolla in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Hey, kid, you're doing fine.
And there's the bell to start the round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
I think of holding on here for a minute. The halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs. Missing with that jab.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
They need to be careful and punch themselves out here. A lot of effort being exerted here. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. That counter punch caught him clean. Down goes Lomachenko. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
I've got to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory. A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here. I've Welcome into the WBC arena. We've been waiting a long time to see these two get it on. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson. About time, too. It's time for our tale of the tape. And here he...
And here he is, Bud Terrence Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford. Fighting out of the blue corner from Bolton, England, here is the Olympic silver medalist,
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
Card as a young man, this is the Mecca. This is the place you want to be. This is it.
What a... And there's the... to start the round. Straight right just misses. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? What an awkward ending we had the first time Crawford beat Khan, as an accidental shot to the groin caused Khan to retire. Hopefully no controversy here tonight.
What a fight it was. It was bubbling to be an unbelievably interesting, intriguing fight. Crawford's still as fast. He's still as slick, still as powerful. Now Amir Khan knows this guy can put the pressure on. So I've either got to jump on him early and throw it all in for 5 rounds, or exactly the same thing's going to happen all over again.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff. The bravery being shown here is just incredible.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Clean left jab. That jab misses. Big hooks upstairs. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has... We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won it hands down.
How about that time counter shot? All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
It's so hot, it's so heated. There's a roof on here, you don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on your face, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire.
Perfect counter lands. The right hook just missed. Both of these fighters have had their moments. Just missed with that jab.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Just missed with that hook. Swing and a miss with that left hook. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Talk about a what? They ring the bell, and here we go. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Potential Terrence Crawford just got rocked. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Jab slightly off target. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? He threw the hook, didn't land. Incredible work rate. Good counter punch. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last. And there's the bell to start the round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
It's a flat-footed fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front of you, you've got to cut him off. Cut the ring off. Make the ring small. Put him on the back foot. Put him under pressure.
Only catching air with that hook. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. And they figure out the combination to this save. A lot of fans know how quick these lighter fighters can be, but tonight, don't be surprised if these will pack a lot of power as well. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. That hook was off target. That jab doesn't find a home. Nice slip to avoid the jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. In trouble. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here, We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
What you've got to do, Teddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Crawford's legs are all over the place. Crawford got hit hard and down he goes. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look. So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That is God. Did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.